this was a guy. It was two guys, and I remember the one guy just swore up and down my hair was fake.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
Okay, so you guys, I have been inspired. I know, I always say that, but I have to tell y'all where these random stories be coming from, because they don't come out of nowhere. Your girl be mad inspired by certain stuff that happen. So this video is gonna be a story time about my real hair, long hair, real hair journey or experiences throughout life. I don't know how to describe it, but I'm gonna tell you a story time about how somebody thought my hair was fake, and it was tragic. Okay, so before I get started, I want to insert a clip of your girl back in high school. Don't laugh, don't judge me, but this is my high school senior pic, and I'm showing you guys this picture because this is how long my real hair used to be when I was in high school. Honestly, I want to say starting around 6th, 7th, all the way up through high school, my hair was really long. So this hair right here is a sew-in. So when I went to get my hair done, which is I think I'm gonna put it as the thumbnail for this. But so when I went to get my hair this sew-in, my friend that went to high school with me did my hair. Shout out to you. I'll drop her Instagram because she's really good. She's like, why are you getting a sew-in? You got all this long pretty hair and da. And so
when you want a protective style, but your hair is just as long as the weave, baby.
Oh,
honey,
that's so funny.
Like, sis.
So my reasoning is just the fact that I want my hair to stay long and pretty, and not put heat on it and try not to damage it, because I put my real hair through a lot of different drama. I want to say either my junior or senior year of high school, I had perms all throughout my childhood. So I started getting relaxers when I was like 12 years old. And I just kept them up until maybe till I turned 22 years old. When I turned 22 is when I started to go natural. I started growing out all of my relaxer. I'm 32 now, so it's been 10 years since I put like chemicals and relaxers in my hair or whatever. So anyway, yeah, that's what I was saying. I got a sew-in. So this is my third sew-in, and I really like them because I do feel like they are protective hairstyles. And I remember it's so crazy because when I was in high school, I used to be like, man, I'm never ever gonna get fake hair. But the only reason I used to say that is because everybody thought my hair was fake anyway. Like, nobody ever believed that my hair was real. Like, I always had to explain to people, like, no, my hair is really real. Like, I would never put extensions in my hair, My grandmother won't allow it. I'm too young and stuff like that. People would literally ask me if they could run their fingers through my hair so they could feel for tracks. They would ask me if they could yank on my hair or pull my hair to make sure that it wasn't tracks. Most people ask permission. The other small percentage would just put their hands through my hair. And as a young girl, like, I kind of thought it was funny. Like, I guess I turned it into a joke, like, why is it this serious? Like, what is the big deal or whatever? And so I never really took offense to it, or I tried not to take offense to it, because I really thought it was funny, because every single person I came into contact with was like, who did your weave? And I'm like, nobody is growing out my hair like this. And then I will always follow up with, okay, so what you mix with? And I'm like, I'm not mixed with nothing, not to my knowledge. Like, nothing. Like, why is that so strange? So anyway, fast forward to the most memorable time somebody challenged my real hair. I was a freshman in high school, and I was walking down the hall, and this was a guy. It was two guys, and I remember the one guy just swore up and down my hair was fake. And he's like, well, let me touch it. And I would let him touch it. And he like, nah, I don't believe it. Like, no, that is too long for it to be your real hair, right? And so I'm like, well, I don't know how else to prove my hair is real. Mind you, why do I have to prove that my hair is real? But I guess I did. So he's like, nah, I don't believe you. Fast forward, one random day, he's walking behind me with his friend. And he literally just yanked my hair as hard as he possibly could. My whole neck was like all the way back. Like all the way back. He yanked my hair all the way back. And I made that like yoke, like that, like somebody like choking on something. Like when you run into a clothesline or something. I had made that noise. And I just remember my head was buzzing. The back of my hair was so sore. And I remember right after he did it, it was like I instantly wanted to like swell up crying and turn red. But I just felt like I'm so embarrassed because first of all, this is totally unnecessary. Second of all, like, why is it that deep? But third of all, you a whole man going that far to see if my hair is real. And then after he did it, he was like, oh my God, that is really her hair. Like, I cannot believe it. And his friend was like, I told you, dummy. I told you, why you do that, da 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 da. And I'm just like, well, why you let him do it? That was stupid. So anyway, yeah, this man, I mean, he wasn't a man, he was a child, man-child, I guess. I don't know. We was all in high school. And he literally yanked my hair back. He tried to yank it out my head because he thought that I had like tracks really sewed in deep into my head. So needless to say, it was extremely painful, extremely embarrassing. And I just was like, to this day, I will never forget him or how that felt in that moment because it's just, it was just such a crazy experience. So anyway, like I said, I was inspired to share this story because my friend's like, why are you getting this hair? Like, your hair is as long as the real hair. And I'm like, yeah, but I want my hair to stay this long and thick and healthy. Because, did I already say this? I don't know. Because I had to look back and see if I already said this. But the reason I'm so protective over my real hair now is because I've been through so much with my my natural hair, from permanent to bleaching it on top of permanent. Like literally, I relaxed it, bleached it blonde. I don't have any pictures of that, but I did. And then when I decided to go natural, my beautician at the time just tried to cut all the color out of it. So I like cut my hair like up to my shoulders. And I've been just growing it out natural ever since. I still have my ups and downs with my hair. Like when I got pregnant with August, my hair thinned out. A lot of it fell out. And then it was just like kind of starting over from scratch. Like after having August, my hair had went through a serious crazy change. I don't know, it was real crazy. But now it's back healthy, it's back natural. And I mean, it's back healthy and long and flourishing. And so I want to keep it safe. But yeah, I was just like thinking like I should tell y'all that story. I should tell y'all that experience. Is that still a thing though? Like, are people still like amazed when they see a black woman with real long natural hair? I'm not sure. I'm not social anymore. But also I'm not like in a crowd of people that will even care or want to know. But just curious, like, is that still like a thing for black women to have long natural hair? Let your girl know in the comments. This story time was real short, quick, and to the point, but I always thought that was interesting how nobody ever believed that my hair was real. And then if they realized that my hair was real, then it was like, oh, so what you mix with? I just want to say, for all my girls of color and my brown skin girls, it is totally normal to have long, flourishing, beautiful, natural hair, even with your brown skin. And you don't have to be mixed to have it, okay? And if I'm mixed, and I only say if because I feel like we all got something mixed up going on. If I'm mixed, I don't know what it is. It doesn't matter. I don't know, maybe, but I don't know. I've never ever did my research about it. So anyway, I don't want to ramble too much. I got a nail appointment and it's like 75 degrees and I want to take advantage of this really beautiful weather today. And it's like, I just wanted to get this video out. So anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed my little quick rant and story time about my real hair experience and how crazy most of my adolescence years was with people randomly yanking, pulling, and putting their fingers all through my real hair because they never believed it was mine. So anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed, and I will see you on my next video.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.